Hi, this is Random Rick. Hope you're having a great morning. I already had my coffee. I'm just having some water here, so let me wet my whistle here. All right. So, of course, last night was the correspondence dinner, and President Trump and the Vice President and anybody who's anybody was in that dinner hall there. And just a couple of thoughts. Why the entrance to the hotel was not protected? I just can't understand that. I mean, they're supposed to be so highly sophisticated, the Secret Service and the police. They're supposed to be so highly sophisticated. How do you make a mental error by leaving the main doors to the hotel open so that if somebody wants to get in, they've got half the job done already. All they have to do is get into the hall where they're having the dinner. I just don't understand that oversight. I just don't understand that. And also from a security point of view, why on earth would you have everybody in the same room? You had the president, the vice president, the speaker of the house, everybody who's anybody was in that hall. Now, if something happens and they all get wiped out, we've got a real problem. So why on earth would you have everybody there in one place? It doesn't seem right to me. It seems like the security may be sophisticated and may be high tech, but it lacks common sense. You know, you secure the outside of the hotel. You know, if people are staying there for something else, they have to go through security. But apparently the outside of the hotel entrances were open. Anybody could just walk in. Well, that's half the battle. You're in the place. And then from what I hear, he tried to charge into the dining hall there. And, it ended up okay. But the two things, you got to guard the perimeter, right? That's common sense. And you don't put all the leaders in the same room at the same time. That's common sense too. This is Random Rick. Hope you have a great day. Till next time.